busy today?
Every day is busy.
Doesn't their logo look like the Square Reader logo? Lawsuit waiting to happen. So this is Small World. We're here. This place has been around since like the 70s. It's your, Princeton study / coffee shop. There's all kinds of places to sit where if you are at the university across the street, you can go there and study. But the thing is, it's always so full. It's so hard to find a seat in here. Although Sunday, and with COVID, it makes it a little easier. But normally it's impossible.
Look, they have vanilla syrup.
Wow.
I'm gonna get the lavender latte.
Lavender latte?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Why do they ask me if I've had the chai before? And why do you have eggs in your head?
Because it's very spicy, the chai.
Yeah.
And most Americans can't drink it. You're
The chais here, the tough chais, are really tough. They're like blazingly spicy. And just a touch of cinnamon. But it's how it should be, Remember Rohi?
Rohi was, or is our friend.
Did you say was?
Rohi is our friend who is from India. And she used to live with us for a little bit. And she would make this coffee. Is it coffee or chai?
No, it was chai.
Oh,
it was chai.
It was chai.
It's just the same as what we're getting here.
She makes this chai.
Yeah.
And it was very spicy.
What she would do is take this, I don't have to talk loud, I just realized we don't have a microphone on top of the camera. We actually have our own mics here, which looks like we have very hairy chests. I mean, I do already, but now it makes it look like you have a hairy chest too. Very attractive.
Very sexy.
Well, anyway, so Rohi would take this giant pot and fill it with like a pound of black. Actually, would she? Yeah, she'd fill it with like all this Indian tea, like massive amount, and boil it until it was just concentrated tar, and then add spices and honey into it. I love you, Rohi. If that's how they do it in India, geez, that is intense.
That's not a very good story.
So what's after this?
We're gonna get croissant.
Oh yeah, croissant.
Should we get a croissant or no?
Yeah, we should definitely get a croissant. Why wouldn't we?
Because we'll have to eat a lot later.
Look, the only
Do
reason...
it for the video.
Do it for the video.
Do it for the content.
That's the excuse to do any bad decision in your life, is do it for the video.
There's a world inside my head. I get lost in it from time to time.
I think COVID made our country more European.
Why?
More outdoor dining.
Take off your shirt then.
Less staying inside in the AC, and also like working less hard.
Yeah, actually that's kind of true.
Staying more, like taking care of yourself. I don't know, slow living.
Yeah, slow living. So let's have our slow life and go get a slow croissant and eat it slowly as our brains melt and we become mentally more slow.
It's funny that people say Americans, well, compared to Europeans, are so hardworking, but I'm from Asia. To me, Americans are so lazy.
Yeah. So the one problem with the Little Chef here in Princeton, which is right in front of me, is that if you don't get there in the morning, it's always sold out.
Is it closed?
It's closed.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So this is why he's called the Little Chef. He's actually a baby. It's like Ratatouille, except yeah, he's like one. Welcome to the blog of 10 best things to do in Princeton. Number 1, don't get croissants because they're sold out. I don't know, we can go to the university or something.
This is the worst vlog ever.
Every vlog for me is the worst vlog ever.
Can't get the coffee we want, can't get the croissant.
I got what
we
I
want.
wanted. Look, this is my vlog, and I
then-
got what I wanted, just not the croissant.
The whole video is about the croissant.
Yeah, or
And
it
then we
was.
don't get the
It was.
croissant.
All right, no problem. Just change the thumbnail and title and everything is A+. So we're gonna walk over to the university and probably get some shots, drone shots and stuff, but I thought I'd take this minute to reflect on July 4th. Some of my thoughts about how we as people aren't appreciative of the things that we have. And I think why that's such a big mistake, especially if you want to live a life where you have happiness and you feel fulfilled. You know, in America right now, I feel like the biggest problem that we have is that people don't appreciate what we have. It's really easy to look at the problems of America and to only see those problems. So here, by the way, is the university. We just went through the gates, as you can see there. When you think about it, the amount of sacrifice and deaths and all of the things that have brought us here to this moment, all of these things which are so improbable, we can have. Over the past few years, I've had a lot of great experiences and a lot of great opportunities, things that most people honestly don't get. I got to work at my dream job. I've been blessed to be able to travel the the world and meet people all over. What just happened to you?
The giant bug just flew into my hair.
You know, I was able to get higher education. I've been able to experience a lot of things that most people will not experience in their lifetime. And none of those things individually brought me happiness. They brought me stories. They brought me memories, but not satisfaction with life and my life in general. So the question is, where does that come from? And where happiness comes from, strangely enough, isn't seeking out something new for yourself out there, but really appreciating the beauty of simple things. You're able to have satisfaction that you are not suffering to the degree that you could be. It's hard to walk around and not be happy and fulfilled knowing how I'm here and I'm not in North Korea or I'm not in a death camp somewhere else. I think the unhappiness that comes from life and the bitterness, especially that you feel when you're young, comes from a place of not appreciating just how incredibly fortunate you are and how everything you have is the result of people sacrificing everything for you to have it. And I feel like if you really believe that and you really feel that, then it's very difficult to not be a naturally happy person. Doesn't mean I'm not angry sometimes, doesn't mean I don't get upset. How can you adopt a new mentality where you're appreciative and thankful? And I think that the best way to do that is through reading. When you read books like The Idiot by Dostoevsky, or you read books that talk about the human condition, it's almost impossible to not be internally happy. Or maybe not. Look at all of these bugs. These are all cicadas.
Ew.
Both the shells and the bodies. Joe, that's what they make the ice cream out of at Bent Spoon.
I know.
They come here with a little shovel and scoop it up.
They probably did that.
Look at this paper straw, man. Look, if 10 turtles have to die and choke to death on plastic so you can have your coffee, it's worth it.
You can't drink it. Yeah, I'll take it. Maybe we should just drink our coffee like this.
What, like all human beings have been drinking liquids for thousands of years?
And not have a straw.
That's ridiculous.
I feel like a lot of your vlogs always fail. You were going somewhere with Mook to a place and it was closed. Was it a museum or something in your vlog? You're not prepared. You always go somewhere and they close.
So it's so funny because we were just talking about down here about how my vlogs always fail and then my microphone isn't on. These are new mics, man. I'm getting used to it. But that's the problem with having these kind of mics is if you forget to turn on, you lose everything. There's so many great things. Now they're cut out. See? Fail blog.
You are just a failure.
I'm a failure. I'm a failure, fail. But that's the thing. When it comes to traveling, things go wrong all the time. And the problem with NAS Daily and a lot of those travel vlogs is they only show the highlights. They only show when things are going right, everything's perfectly produced and polished. But that's not the real travel experience. The real travel experience.
That's just the life you want to show on social media.
I know. Yeah, but but is it really? Here's the thing, with NAS Daily and these channels that only show everyone like smiling and laughing and everything is going great, that's not life. And what I mean by that is that's not the beautiful part of life. That's like the sugary icing. But what makes life beautiful are the quiet moments, are the disasters, are the experiences you learn from them, right? That's the great part of life. And I feel like all these travel vlogs, they don't have any of that. It's only the glitter. It's just what makes life so beautiful and varied and wonderful are the idiosyncrasies and are the goofs and gaffes. So, you know, that's kind of what I want my vlog to be more about. I want it to be more real and kind of my thoughts and philosophies and life lessons. And failure, all the croissants that I don't get to eat, even though we've been planning this for like a week to come here specifically to get a croissant, and now we can't have one. Hey Siri, will it rain today?
It doesn't look like it's going to rain today.
Oh, a 0% chance? Yeah? Yeah, 0%. It's raining right now. Siri, okay? We're at Joann's cousin's house, 4th of July barbecues. It's really easy to become bitter. It's really easy to not appreciate things that you have and just wish that you would have more. And I really believe that the sadness comes from not appreciating what we do have and learning to love the little aspects of life that make it so varied and interesting. The failures, the thing that lead to life lessons, all of these stumbling blocks, you learn to appreciate them for what they are. Not only is it something that you pick up from reading and exploring and seeing how much other people have struggled and how good things are. No matter how bad things are in America right now, things are actually really good. They're better today than they've ever been in all of history. Even that knowledge is not enough. Even learning it and experiencing it is not enough. You still have to make a conscious choice. You still have to decide that you are going to be appreciative, that you are going to see the world not through selfishness and ego and bitterness. You have to decide when you get up in the morning that you are going to face the day with confidence and with competency and with appreciation and sincerity. It's too easy to roll out of bed and to complain and to be upset, but the only person that is going to hurt is you. That is not going to hurt the people that are your enemies. The best revenge is success.